Welcome.
My bad. I fell asleep, man.
I took a nap.
Sleepy Joe in the back there.
Welcome to the Roundtable Discussion's second or halfway point tier list. Midseason.
Yep.
Halfway point, 41 games in. We did one before the season. We're going to put it up right now for you guys. Our Stanley Cup Finals was the matchup between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Florida Panthers. And we had the contenders right after that. And that was Dallas, the New York Rangers, Devils, Lightning, Hurricane, Leafs, Jets, Canucks, Caps, and the Wild. And then our wild card was the Avs, the Oilers, Bruins, Kings, Flames, Senators, Blues, and the Kraken. And then no man's land, we had Red Wings, Canadians, Utah Hockey Club, Nashville Predators, New York Islanders, and then the trash teams were the Buffalo Sabres, Philadelphia, Chicago, Anaheim, San Jose, Pittsburgh, and Columbus, which you can't see on this.
No need to see Columbus.
Yeah, you don't really need to.
Although they make moves.
But there's gonna be a lot of changes. I think this was 10. So we did this one 10 games after
Beginning of the season.
That's right.
Yeah, the season started.
Yeah.
So this time we're gonna have different things. Maybe who knows?
For sure, definitely.
We're starting off with Colorado, and we'll post standings up real quick. I think they're in the wildcard spot right now. Second wildcard spot.
Okay.
First wildcard spot. Sorry, 51. They have it secured. Worst case, they'll probably end up battling Dallas for the.
Honestly, I think those teams right there, the Jets, Wild, Stars, and Avalanche, I think all four of those teams are just going to battling out for the top three spots.
Right.
And then the other time it's going to get a wild card team. So I'd say contender for them.
Yeah, I would say
Same.
contender too, because even if they're in the wildcard spot, I'd still think it's contender.
They get a bump. They're the first team with a bump right there.
And they've been kind of up and down, despite that their record's quite good.
Yeah.
So
They started off so bad in the beginning of the season.
And as a team that's won a Stanley Cup, you never know what these when they get into the playoffs, they're a threat no matter what.
And they finally have the goaltending kind of secured now. So
say what you want to say about those Jersey boys. They come to play thus far, right?
Yeah.
The Wood brothers are back.
The who?
The Wood brothers.
Oh, okay.
Wedgwood and Blacksmith. Blackwood.
George Sherflers.
I'm not calling them that.
Next time we got Chicago, and I think Chicago back in the trash. That's where they were before. We're throwing them back in there. How about Columbus?
They did just blow it up, man. Like they're just a joke of a franchise.
They have been blown up.
They are blown up.
No, but they signed all these fucking guys in the off season, all these veterans, and it's a joke, an absolute joke. They had the Winter Classic game joke, right?
Yeah.
Rating's horrible.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm done.
They're trash.
You get to say whatever you want, JP. At this point,
absolute
Should
joke.
we put
Open
them in
mic,
their
open
own another tier where they're just complete trash? Because these motherfuckers,
they should be complete trash because they also tried to hide a sexual misconduct thing too. On top of
they're
that,
last in the West and the last in the NHL by
that's
far.
a joke.
Yeah.
28 points. They're like they might be a joke. Yeah, honestly, put them in the joke category. How the fuck did they get moved down there? They knew where they belonged. That's why. And I know this one will change the blue.
And that would be a joke.
They might be the only team in there though.
Or just keep it like gray because they're trash.
AHL. That's
Relegation?
Relegation, there you go,
Yeah,
yes.
there you go.
That's what they should do. All right, so we got relegation. We're sending them down to the AHL. That's what's happening to the Blackhawks.
This has been a few years now.
Connor McDavid, he ain't a top line guy either.
Bedsy didn't save him. He didn't save the franchise like everybody expected
If he
to.
was a franchise saver, at least put buckets like
look who he's playing with.
Crosby,
He's got nobody.
Crosby,
Out of all the generational players, Bedsy probably had the worst start in his career. Like if you look at the last few, the guys we had, McDavid obviously had a great start.
Right.
Crosby before him had a great start.
McDavid had a lot of help before too.
It's just
He had Hopkins, he had Hall.
They were all ass though.
They're all
bust.
They're all went to win MVP in New Jersey. So
they're all winning in the lottery. They're all in the lottery at that point.
Look, you need to stop worrying about I gotta be nice to Bedard because in the event that he's gonna sign in Vancouver, he's gonna look back at this. It's not gonna happen. Don't worry about that for one.
To be fair,
that's not gonna be a consideration.
Because he's not gonna come to us because they're garbage.
Secondly, he's not gonna be worrying about. You have to say they've been a relegation-worthy franchise because it's been like 3 years of this.
I'm
now.
not
It's not
saying
just
that.
1 year.
Yeah, exactly. They've been a relegation franchise because they're putting on Bedard.
But you know
No, it's on
who's on that team?
here's
That Hall, the MVP level Taylor Hall.
Well, that was like 10 years ago.
Taylor Hall didn't play with McDavid. He left the next season. McDavid was injured too. Remember? Then he came in next year, saved him, made the playoffs. And this guy in the second season, they're
we're
one
talking
week.
about McDavid, who's like Gretzky level of a points. We're not talking.
He was supposed to.
He was getting the hype. He had the generational hype.
Bedard was good.
Same with Lafreniere, who had the hype.
But
So he's closer to like Matthews then in terms of the generational talent.
Yeah.
Matthews was popping.
He was popping. He had 4 goals after that.
Matthew also had more than.
Fair enough, fair point. But okay. Regardless of
the team itself.
We're setting him down.
Salbrini out here hustling.
He's coming home too. All right.
Did I spell relegation right?
Who cares? you're different anyways, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to
Yeah, I don't
send
think
send
it
home
is-
no matter what.
Actually, you may have. I don't know. Okay.
Should we search this?
No, it's fine.
So next we got Columbus, who we had in the trash category last time.
You know
Surprise,
what?
surprise.
I still say they're trash, but Jordan brought this point up. They're in the wild card spot.
Their second
so
wildcard spot.
Look at these guys, man.
How can I say they're trash
They're
if
out
they're
They're
out
above
there?
500.
They're above 500.
So I'd
It might
say
be a no man's
they're
land.
No man's land.
No
Yeah,
man's
because
land.
you don't know if you're gonna sell. You're not gonna be a buyer. So
Right.
They're gonna sell.
I'll say no man's
I
land.
agree with no man's land. I think they got mad because of the line comments and they're like, we got to play a little better. Who knows? I don't think that fire sticks around for long though. So I think they're like 6-2-1 or what's the record now? In the last 10 games, 6-3-1.
6-3-1. So they've been playing well.
Hey, they've been playing good, surprisingly.
Yeah, but I don't know if can they keep it up. I don't think so.
They're only 2 points back. Oh, they played more games, but they're only 2 points back of Tampa Bay.
3 games.
Yeah.
What if they start really feeling
Tampa
themselves
has
and think they're
3
going to make a
games
run
ahead
now?
3 more
yeah,
games
no.
and they're only 2 points
Yeah.
back. Yeah,
The worst thing for them is if they actually think they're going to make the playoffs.
yeah, that's bad.
I mean, buying, could you buy?
they do got a lot of prospects though for that team. I mean, obviously they probably won't start buying it. They do. Apparently, so okay. Side note: they're one of the teams that the Canucks might trade with because they have a lot of prospects.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Patterson?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. They have a lot
I
of
wouldn't
prospects.
want any of those prospects.
Yeah, I would if Columbus picked them, I definitely don't want Brian.
Columbus has like a
I don't want their
25-year history of like
Curse, they
Rick Nash, and
cursed
that's it. And like Zach
And even
Werenski.
then, it's like, what the hell?
Rick Nash, Zach Werenski. That's
Like,
only
you
2
want those 2 players to lead your franchise?
Shout out to
They're
Ryan
not-
Johansson. You gotta keep in mind these guys dropped in the top 5 every year.
See, hey, don't forget
Yeah.
your boy JBC Mason won that one year.
Hey, shout out to Gilbert Brule. Shout out to Nikita Filatov
Yeah,
and all these other
Filatov.
busts that happened because of Columbus. So yeah, don't trade with them.
How about St. Louis Blues?
Trash.
Let's see where they are. Even I think I don't know about trash. I think
No.
they're in
I
the
think a
wild
wildcard team, right?
Yeah, they're right there. They're in the hunt.
Only 3 points
You really
back.
think they're going to make the wild
3
card?
they have 3 games ahead of the more than the Canucks though. So
I'll say
I'll say wild card.
wild card as
yeah,
well.
I'll say bottom wild card. If
I
any
think no man's not the best, but okay.
if there's a team that gets kicked out of the wild card spot, it would be them
Yeah.
for me.
Definitely, I can see them
And
making
plus
like
the moves that they made recently, they're going for it with the Camp Fowler.
Yeah,
and
So-
the Montgomery hiring too. They've been
Yeah.
rejuvenated.
right.
So I'd say-
Despite their team not really playing up to par, they're still hovering around 500.
Mhm.
So I think you're right, Charge. They can be a team you don't want to. You don't want them lingering around because they'll
Yeah.
try to sneak in for sure.
Yeah.
92 points, 94 points.
They got the
Yeah,
talent. They got the talent to
yeah.
just sneak
and
in.
they had
too.
the pedigree too. They won the cup like
Yeah.
that. So
So next up, we got those good old Boston Bruins. The Boston Bruins have been playing better too. They're
No,
still,
they're a 5-game lose streak.
oh, now they are.
They were. I
3-5-2.
3-5-2. They're still hanging on
They're
there.
hanging on though.
They're in that third. They're the third third spot in the Atlantic Division.
I'd put them in the wild
They
card.
just got their
category.
ass kicked by.
Yeah, but Tampa has
Oilers
more
yesterday,
games in hand though.
Tampa
Yeah.
does have more games in hand. 3 more
So
games
they
in
can
hand.
easily
I think they're a wild card team.
Yeah,
the
I'd
bad.
say
They're
wild
definitely.
card.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
say
yeah,
wild card for
for
Yeah,
sure.
wild card.
Yeah, I think they end up taking that spot. And I think,
I'll put even St. Louis ahead.
No,
No.
no, I put them
No,
ahead.
man.
Because they're in the playoff spot right now. They can't just kick them out.
Disrespect. Are you?
They're in the playoff spot.
your bias is omnipresent.
Come on.
I know where you guys' allegiance lies.
How about Montreal? This is a team that like been ripping it up recently.
You
They've
know
been
what?
on a
I'm,
run.
I'm on the bandwagon for Montreal.
I hope to
you
make
guys
the playoffs.
I do too. I
8-2
put wild card.
8-2-0 in the last 10 games.
Wild
2-game
card
winning streak.
for Montreal.
Angel needs.
Line is in town.
Yeah, Angel needs Montreal to make the playoffs.
I got- yeah.
It's always fun when they're.
You know what? I'm on board with wild
Yeah.
card. I think.
Put them ahead.
Well, put
St.
them for
Louis.
some percent.
Yeah,
Hey,
show some respect.
respect.
Yeah.
Show some respect.
Show some
I mean, they got the best logo of the three. You got it from the
Yeah.
first.
Yeah,
No, I'm
true.
just kidding. You gotta-
they got to make one logo only.
we have to be objective here.
Logo.
How about, okay, Jitti, let's see what you got for this next one. How about the Canucks? Do you think-
Honestly, they're fucking. I put no man's land right now.
yeah, I agree with that too. I agree. with
What are you
Nolan's
doing?
one.
I'd say wild card, man.
What are you doing?
They're in a wild. I mean, they out of
They
all
are
the
in a
teams.
wild card, but what
I
are you
don't-
doing?
They're in a wild card.
Out of all the
aren't they?
teams around them, though, I think they have the best chance to get the wild card spot too.
Yeah.
Like look at St. Louis,
Exactly.
42 points and they have 3 games more.
Like they haven't played the best at all, and I'm not putting anything, but it's just it feels like okay, when are you gonna get on that run that you had last year or
Right.
something like that? And I don't feel like Calgary's going away, St. Louis isn't gonna go away, so you're not gonna get those top 3 spots of Vegas, Oilers, and the Kings, right? They're at
Right.
51 points, pretty much same games in hand.
But-
so
But
if
look at those
St.
teams
St. Louis
underneath,
is a wild card team, Canucks
Yeah,
are a wild card
yeah,
team.
that's what I was gonna say. If
Yeah.
St. Louis is a wild card
Because
team,
Canucks
so-
have been playing better than the St. Louis
oh,
even
yeah,
without
I'll
anybody.
say I'll put
no.
them at the end, the lower end of the wild card.
I put
team.
both-
Like,
they're
I
above
don't
St.
trust
Louis.
them
I
as
put
much.
both of them at the wild.
I put them
yeah,
right there.
Yeah, right there. Exactly.
In my opinion, the only way the Canucks don't make the playoffs is if they go on one of their tailor-made like 2008
Yeah.
10-game losing streaks to
Yeah.
lose a year,
Yeah,
which
and
Canucks have done from time to
Well,
time.
if they keep Miller, that might happen.
They've been close to doing that though. They've been lucky though. They've been going to overtime and getting the extra point. It's been a few times they've done that. I think they had like 9 overtime
No,
losses now.
the patented Canucks losing streak is to lose at the end of the year.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
okay, we're in the playoffs
Yeah.
and then we're going to lose the next 10 games
yeah,
and we're
and
just
they're out
going
of
to
the
be like,
playoffs.
it's Miller's fault.
Happened in the early 2000s too.
Yeah.
Caps.
They're contenders.
They're contenders, man.
I don't
I put them above.
No,
I don't think I put them above.
Just,
I think
just with the standings alone right now, you have to put them
Even
above.
with standings, you still don't.
you don't know what they're gonna do in the playoffs.
You don't know
First
what's
in
gonna
their Metro. They've been killing it all season. And how are you
Do they have the
not
best
having-
win percentage in the NHL?
I think.
Yeah, they're not above Colorado.
They're not. But like we're talking about contenders. This is like playoff.
They're second
games.
in the league with 700. No, yeah.
Do you think if you were?
But you still gotta
Hold
worry
on.
about guys like Dubois, Pierre-Luc Dubois
Yeah, but
not
they've been
showing up in the
killing it so
playoffs.
far.
Yeah, but so far, like
I was gonna
They've been showing
say.
it all year. They're above. I'd say.
I'm just saying
Colorado.
if they had a series right now. Pittsburgh.
Colorado versus
Washington
Washington.
Colorado. Who are you taking that series? Colorado, guaranteed.
Yeah, 'cause
He's
Colorado got the firepower.
They
up
go.
top.
I'll get the edge of goaltending right now, and you can't count over Ovechkin.
I can't count on that because I counted him a lot of times in the playoffs, and he didn't do anything for me.
Okay, I mean,
I
But
you know,
Ovechkin's older too, so
you know
you
how
can't really
many,
say.
you know, you know how
They're
many
700 in points percentage right
for the
now.
fans
How are you not
watching.
putting them
You know how many
above?
times we
no,
watched.
I get what you're saying, Jason, but I think Razak does make a good point. If you have those two teams in the series, even you're taking Colorado, Nathan McKinnon,
Oh yeah, but
all these other guys,
right
Cale
now
Makar.
though, like it just we're going on complete standings.
Right,
Yeah,
and
but
that's what we're saying.
that's why I
Like
say
Colorado's been
contenders
fucking
are
around, they're
contenders.
still there. I'd still take Colorado.
Yeah, but nobody expected this from Washington, and they're what second? in the
Exactly.
league.
That's why we don't think they're.
That's I don't know how they're gonna play the playoffs.
playoffs.
I can't trust them. I
We're
can't
o-
trust them all year.
We think
There are
I-
teams every year that go play above and beyond, like the Toronto Raptors. Sorry to bring it up again. There were years when they were making
You
like
love the
54.
Raptors.
54 it's like I'm a fan or something. But they're a great regular season team for years. They
Yeah.
lost to the Wizards. They got swept by the Wizards, man.
Yeah.
And the Wizards weren't even that
Yeah,
good.
but as of right now, I'm putting them ahead of Colorado.
I'm not.
No,
personally.
I'm sorry,
not.
Jason.
So
I'm
now
not
as it
either.
comes out to you.
I'm not either.
No, it's 3 against 1.
I think they're contender. They're the contender still.
Yeah.
So there's that. Just
Well, let's see. There are other contenders. Let's see where they end up.
the one thing about the
Yeah.
Caps, like Razak said, is like with the Avs have those like, big names like McKinnon and Rannon and Makar, all those guys. You know they'll play in the playoffs. With them, there's a lot of question marks
Really
of
gonna-
who's going to start.
Well,
in the
those
playoffs.
Same thing. Like the Canucks, they're pretty much the
That's the guy
last
I'm gonna be leading
Yeah,
my
and-
team.
and that's why
Right, so-
that's why you couldn't buy Canucks fully either, like as a contender last year.
Right.
By side, I bought them as a Canucks fan, but like my inside my head, I'm like they're not going to do shit. My heart said they will. My brain said no.
Right.
But next up, we got the Devils.
Well,
who
did these
still, I'm still riding out with these guys still.
They're contenders.
They're up
I would say,
there. Markstrom's playing pretty good for somebody who's usually not who's up and down.
No, the question is, are they higher up on the contenders list than
Washington?
Washington.
Just here, that's a question for you. Would you take it serious, New Jersey or Washington?
There you go.
Well, I think New Jersey has more firepower too.
Yeah, but it's
Top
not
to bottom.
It's Washington
And-
has
and
a couple
the
players
Bruins.
that've done it before.
Ovechkin and that's it. And
Ovechkin,
Tom Wilson?
Carlson, Wilson,
Tom Wilson.
Logan Thompson in Vegas.
You think they have one more in them?
But you really think I'm
But
gonna?
they're also a lot
you know,
older too.
saying,
now.
like,
Yeah,
like,
Well, New Jersey's not that deadly either, though. Let's keep it a buck.
New Jersey's
man.
pretty
Oh,
deadly.
you don't think Timo Meyer is better than
No. He's been finessing them, man.
New Jersey's out there, man. They got killers.
No,
on that
do
Yo,
team.
you-
Marky been playing
Markstrom,
great,
that's the thing,
right? He's been playing great.
Do you believe him in the playoffs though?
You believe in those?
I believe
Washington
Jack-
guys?
It's gonna
playoffs.
be the same thing with the Winnipeg Jets. Do you believe in Hellebuck in the playoffs?
I believe in him more than the Washington goalies.
Washington goalie's valuable.
Logan Thompson's pretty good.
Logan
Yeah.
Thompson,
But I don't know how
Logan
he
Thompson,
play.
Thompson was back
Did he
up
play
to,
last
was he?
year in the playoffs?
Logan Thompson? I don't even know. No, he's in Vegas.
I
isn't he?
don't think so.
Last year?
I think the Caps, they either goes all right for them, like you're saying, Jason,
Or is the first
very
round
low
exit?
likelihood, or it's the first round.
I think it's another
first.
first round exit for
Yeah,
him, to be honest.
higher likelihood it's that.
I think they're overachieving, to be honest, in the regular season right now.
Until we say it, we can't believe it, Jyoti. At the end of the day, these other teams on
I gotta
paper,
go
they're a
New
lot
Jersey.
better.
Then
I
at
put
this
New
point,
Jersey,
why should we have Capitals on the contenders?
Because
Because they are contenders. I mean,
They are
They're
contenders.
contenders.
they could make a
They're
run.
the second best team in the league right now.
To be honest, they're a wild card team to me, but also contenders. I'm giving them that respect. They're just a team that's fluking it right now. You know,
Yeah, overachieving, man. That's
Yeah,
what I
they're
think
Yeah,
too.
overachieving.
okay, but
There's a
for
team that
half
always
season
does that.
you've been overachieving? No, at some point.
A
you
lot
gotta
of teams
get
do
it.
that.
I mean, you're taking Carolina over them for sure.
you know,
Yeah,
I'll give you
definitely.
the best example of an overachieving team: the Vancouver Canucks. They overachieved,
they overachieved last year.
right?
Yeah,
they did
but
good.
That's the thing.
You know, but look at the Bills
thing,
this year.
But the thing
they
is,
regressed.
but
They
the biggest
regressed.
difference is these guys have a cup and they have cup contending players already.
Yeah,
on
but
the
they're
bench.
also older, way older now. Like Ovechkin's like at the end of his career, he's a dad bod. He's like just out there to
And
one
he's still
timers.
killing it.
Yeah,
he would have been
he just
running
chilling.
Yeah, it's like
Rockets.
what was that? It was either Washington. Sorry, not Washington. It was one of the teams that won the cups in the West. It was like when Chicago, years after the fact, they had all those points, but then they got bounced in the first round by Nashville.
Yeah. In 2016, right after the year they won the cup.
Yeah.
And they stacked up and they were already looking ready to go for another run, but they got smoked in the first
I got to
round.
go with New Jersey, man.
I gotta go with New Jersey.
I think New Jersey too. I think New Jersey younger too. And obviously all around, I think they have a better team.
I'm not sure if you're sensing a theme here, but I think Caps are probably gonna be at the lower end of the contenders list.
You guys all hating, right? Where is
Yeah,
this?
we'll see
Where
this-
is this? Where are this Capital fans when you back in high school?
Hey, those are different days.
I was a Pittsburgh guy
yeah.
personally, but
How about the Rangers and Capital series back in the days? Turning back.
You would be the biggest Capitals fan that I know, man.
Jity's heart's broken right now. He doesn't know. He's like, dude, no, you guys.
that's because I watch your series. That's why I'm not banking on Ovechkin to win. I see those Rangers guys.
Those Rangers teams are just stacked, man. There's nothing
Yeah,
against
exactly.
them.
Well,
That's
in
the whole-
Colorado, I can give you guys because they have a team that already won the cup. New Jersey hasn't done anything with this roster yet.
They
That's
beat
fair.
they
That's
beat the
fair.
Rangers one
But
time.
the current Caps roster, they haven't done it
Rangers
either.
But no, they still have players
Rangers
on
can't
the
be
roster.
better than the
Look
Caps.
at
Caps
Caps.
and
It's
Caps.
been-
Caps-
it's
Caps-
been-
the Devils don't have
It's
anybody.
been 7 years since they won a cup, Jity. It's been 7. And, then,
I know how you're talking about
That's
Andy-
COVID years. That doesn't mean
and
anything.
since then, they haven't.
That's
And they
fair.
haven't won a round since then either in the playoffs.
You
But
think-
it's, COVID, he's very strong.
Yeah, COVID years don't count.
5 years
I'm
have gone
just
by.
saying,
in a year.
COVID's been like 3 years ago too.
this is a prior conversation.
5
but
years, man.
You pointed out JP talking about the Mariners buying. That was 10 years ago. That's the same thing as this right now.
Right.
That was way back in the day, man.
About 20 years now for the Mariners.
We
right?
We might as well just be talking about fucking when Ovi got drafted at this point.
What about the Ducks? Trash.
Trash.
Because they don't got.
No shit.
They got nothing going for them.
Calgary, I go no man's land.
I'll say
Yes.
Calgary's no man's land as well.
Yes.
Even though they're close to a wild card spot, I don't know what's going on with that roster.
They just got to sell. They just got to start selling.
It's
Yeah, I think
like
eventually
either
they
you buy
will.
or you sell. It's either Rasmus Anderson.
They're a classic 500 team. Like even though they're above 500, I think they're a classic team that just wins and loses.
I think
loses.
they're gonna sell.
And they got to pick a
entire
direction to
team
go.
anyways.
Yeah, I think they probably will.
But I'm telling you,
as
like,
just as a obviously grew up in Vancouver, we know what's been happening. If you're Calgary, the worst thing you can do is sneak into the playoffs as an 8 seed
And give
get
yourself some
bounced,
fake
and then
hope.
just lose that draft equity and everything like that.
Right.
So either you blow it up and get this. Like, do you honestly think this roster, like if you're a Calgary fan or manager, right, you have to sit down. Do you think this roster is good enough as is to complete with like the Vegas, Edmontons, and everyone in Colorado to actually make a deep run? If not, blow it up. Let these guys have their little run while you pick up draft picks and then rebuild up.
But I'm telling you, a new problem. Sorry, Zach, to cut you off.
Sorry, go
It's
ahead.
like when 20 years ago when like the Canadian dollar was so low. Now, are these Canadian teams gonna be bottoming out like that? Because you don't want to get to a point where your fans just stop showing up altogether.
I think
And Calgary right now they're doing okay, and the further they go along in the season that they're doing well, they can start pumping the prices, and they're going into a new arena. They probably need the revenue anyways. Maybe they're not looking to blow it
I
up.
honestly think, like most Canadian markets, you're still going to get put.
70 cents on the dollar now. It's not the same dollar, right?
Yeah, but then you have like greedy owners who jack up the ticket prices, like in Vancouver.
Yeah,
You know how much-
Calgary ticket price is pretty expensive too. That's only something.
Are they now?
From what I heard.
Look
I
at
think Wisconsin
the
was.
Oilers, like the rejuvenation of the Oilers, and now they got the whole new arena, and then it's so expensive. Everything
but-
about Edmonton, right?
But is this
It's
more?
because like you have McDavid and you actually have a cup contending team to make the prices more reasonable. If you're going to Vancouver, you really want to go spend like $200-300 just to get into the building to watch this team. No.
Canucks do that. The fans do that anyways, right?
I was saying like that's just ridiculous for the Canadian. So I'm
No,
assuming like
I agree
fans,
wholeheartedly,
yeah.
but there is something about like the depreciating value of the dollar and how that's gonna be impacting things. Because I don't think teams are gonna be bottoming out like that in Canada anymore.
And I think
You can't be doing that anymore.
some Calgary fans are delusional because it's not TikTok, and they're over here trying to tell the Canucks fans, "Hey, you know what? You guys give us Patterson, we'll take you guys take Kadri." Like, what kind of delusion is this? Why the hell would anybody do that trade?
And don't sleep on the Alberta pettiness, right? Like they might just their fans might be content with just making the playoffs and just taking out Edmonton and just losing the rest of the way, right?
I
They
know.
just
They
have
wouldn't be
a
mad.
one up on Edmonton. They
Yeah.
don't even care about anything else.
Yeah, that's right.
Other factors at play, but I agree, Jyoti. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
What about Philly?
Trash.
Where are they right now? They've been up and down too. They lost a lot.
How's Sanheim and Konecny playing?
Canada, there it is.
Yeah,
Canada, but yeah, they're trash.
Trash.
They're trash.
I haven't kept up with
About the
Vegas.
Ducks?
Yes.
Yeah, about the Ducks.
Yeah, Vegas is still killing it.
I have
They got the best percentage, right?
Yeah, I still think they'll be making.
Because
the
every
finals.
time the what's the name the Oilers look like they're gonna catch up, you just extend that lead a
they're
little
9-1
more
in
and
the
more.
last 10.
I
God
s-
damn.
I
so,
have them in the finals.
so
No.
we had them in the finals, and I still think they're going to
Yeah.
the finals against.
Yeah.
They're my favorite in the West.
Yeah.
They're one of our contenders.
Because
right
you
there.
know for a fact, in about a month, in about less than a month,
After
somebody's
the
Four Nations?
Four Nations, then
Yeah.
that's when Mark sounds like, "Oh, my knee."
Yeah.
Me and Crosby were
Yeah.
trained together, my knee got hurt, dog.
They really need to send a message. They need to get someone injured who's not even playing in the Four Nations. Have like Thomas Hurdle go up. Be like, oh, I got hurt while the Four Nations going on and be out for a month. And then they add someone. And just fuck
Yeah,
around
let's
with the league.
get away with it again.
Exactly.
They don't care. What about JP? Your team, the Hurricanes.
I think they're contenders.
I think they're contenders too.
I like him better than Washington, truth be told.
I think they got to buy one more big piece to though.
Oh, they
They
got to buy
haven't done anything.
Yeah.
Like I'm just saying, like, what are they gonna?
Here's my, I'm anti Hurricanes. I'm putting behind Washington, so that's where I'm standing on business. Because once again, there's another team that's been doing the same shit every year. It's every year, second round and out, second round and out, second round and out. All right, so how am I gonna believe they're a better contender than Washington that just became a contender? Like,
well, because if you take a look at our list, outside of Colorado in the contenders category, they're the ones with the most proven playoff track record, and you even trust them to even win a round. You'd be like, yeah, Carolina could win a round. I don't know about Jersey and Washington if they can win a round this year.
That's fair.
I think Jersey can beat Carolina one-on-one.
I think they can beat Carolina this year too.
I'll hold back. I'll hold back.
Is he back?
I checked it today. 43 points, 41 games. He's back. Right?
Was he always like a point per game though? Huh? Was he always point per game?
He's still struggling a little bit. Right? That's why I was a little quiet. But I'm not really gonna die on this hill because they have been playing. I do agree with you, Strudge. I think
they have.
Forget one piece. They need two pieces.
They need a goaltender.
I think Anderson's supposed to be back soon though.
But they're definitely.
Oh, that's who they're banking on.
But he always is injured, right? He gets injured in the playoffs. That's the story of his life, right there.
I think they're contenders though.
I think they're contenders.
I think they're contenders, but I don't think they're above Washington. That's my opinion.
Agreed.
You guys agree or disagree?
Okay. I you know what? I'll take your guys' side because I don't really care. I don't really like. I don't really know where Carolina is at this point. Because every year it's always the same thing. They look like a threat, but then they come to the playoffs, they lose us. So, like,
yeah,
they just
because they don't
disappoint.
have threatening players. Because there's a guy named Seth Jarvis. He got picked in the Four Nations. I don't know if you know that. Doesn't look like a superstar to me.
Forget Seth Jarvis. What happened to Svechnikov and some of these other guys from Carolina, right? They haven't.
Svechnikov's like the other rookie that got drafted by Montreal. They're just busts.
Oh, Kotkaniemi?
Yeah.
Now if they're one of the teams that are interested in Pedersen, if they get him, that's a
That's a team, but they
well, I don't know, man.
You're gonna have to give something big up for Pedersen.
Well, they're
Rob Brindamore might be Rick Talking 2.0, man. He might be like, shit. I wish him
if Pedersen doesn't believe he's getting bullied by Rick Talking, Brindamore bought him.
That's true. What about the Islanders? I think this might be the logo
I think
of.
it might be like No Man's Land right there.
I think they're the logo of No Man's Land.
I think so too.
They've been trash this year, haven't they?
They have been pretty bad though. They might be trash, honestly. But yeah, they've been really bad.
They're trash.
They're at the bottom of the Eastern Conference right now.
Yeah,
they're with the fucking Buffalo.
I mean, I don't mind No Man's Land either because they are the No Man's. Because given their contracts,
but they may have the last at No Man's
maybe the
Land,
bottom of No Man's Land. They're like the logo. I feel like they're like the.
Oh, definitely.
When you think about No Man's Land, do you think about New York Islanders?
Either them or Buffalo.
Yeah,
Buffalo's might be the logo for trash though at this point.
What about them Jets?
Contenders, but put them behind the Avs.
Oh, you put them above New Jersey?
Are you not? Nah, they're the top in the center division though.
You're really gonna put right now in the series.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's the question. The question had to go to you're taking a series. Watch rematch. Jets versus Avs again. Who are you taking?
Avs.
Yeah, same. I'm taking Avs.
But to your point, I'm taking them over New Jersey and the Capitals and even.
I'm not taking over New Jersey either. Still,
no.
I don't think they have any firepower.
Over New Jersey.
They have no firepower.
I'm not taking them over New Jersey. So we're back to 2-2.
Kyle Connor.
You know what to do, Siraj?
Kyle Connor's one guy.
You know what to do? Pull up ChatGPT. Let's find out.
Wait, let's see what's going on with their team this year.
Yeah, 53 for Connor, 40 for Scheifele. Morrissey. Yeah, they're doing good.
I don't know. I don't believe those two motherfuckers.
Yeah, they have I guess scoring within depth, right?
What happens to Nikolai Ehlers then?
He's getting traded.
Point per.
Why does he want to play there?
He's getting traded.
I think he's.
I might take at this stage, like who knows what's gonna happen at the end of the year. Given how they've been playing this year, between New Jersey and Winnipeg, I'm taking Winnipeg. They have more veteran guys who are playing well this year.
Yeah. But what's his name? He's been shutting down motherfuckers. What about
look at this team, man. Like, when is Jack Hughes going to do something with his life, right? Like,
he's above point per game. 48 points in 43 games.
Look how stacked this guy's team is. He should be doing better than this. You got to shut down center playing behind you.
But how often are stacked teams usually like one guy carries the team by himself?
That's pretty much, this is Winnipeg. Well, it's like,
his contemporaries have like 10 points more than him.
I'm taking New Jersey just off the fact I think they have more in-depth forwards.
I think they have up front too, right? And I think the blue line's better than the guys too. The only thing the Jets have over New Jersey is goaltending.
And even then, that's shaky in the playoffs.
And then in the playoffs, we've seen it get lit up and turn into like.
He hasn't been good in the playoffs since 20. You know when he's been good in the playoffs last, boys? Pre-COVID. So I don't know. Right. Last time he's been good is when they lost to Vegas in that cup.
Honestly, I'd say this is dead even.
Should we chat GPT?
Yeah, we got
on the third man.
I really don't care. I put New Jersey in front of them.
Do it for the. Why you guys ruin the brand, dude? This is the brand of the video.
Because what if we need ChatGPT for something that we actually
we'll bring him back. He comes back. He always comes back.
Yeah, he's a
ChatGPT doesn't care about
Winnipeg or New Jersey.
So should I say
Who would win in a playoff series? New Jersey or?
Searching the web. South New Jersey, like they have the upper hand. The Devils have made. Just give me a bunch of articles.
Yeah, I don't
But-
really. I get it,
Don't
but like the
call
way he
us
says
when
based on
Jets
current
have
standings, like the Jets are doing better in the current standings. What kind of fuck? That's a bad citation right there.
Yeah.
But okay,
You might want
fine.
to
We'll
know,
go with
like,
you.
hey,
So we're going New
Yeah.
Jersey.
No. I guess we're going. Yeah, he already said, "Hey, New Jersey, right?"
His rationale is kind of interesting though, because his standings is the one thing that supports Winnipeg. But okay, maybe what's
He
that?
doesn't- he's like me. He doesn't believe in it. He knows the big stat.
He's looking at the 2022 standings.
The fifth man is trying, man. The fifth man is trying his best. Cut him some slack, all right?
for LA, I'd say
contender.
They're
right?
contenders.
bottom of contenders.
Yeah. They're a good team, man.
Yeah.
I'll say about it. I agree with that. Seattle, they're not in the playoffs. They're not that good at all.
No man's land.
Yeah, they're
No Man's Land.
yeah.
I don't even say trash, but
I would say right here. No one's on.
We might
Yeah.
have an argument on this, boys.
About this?
No,
Tampa.
Tampa Bay. I'm putting them top of the contenders right now.
Really? I don't.
really,
I believed him a lot more before, but not anymore. I don't know. I watched him play a few times, and
Yeah,
it
they've
just
gone
something's
down.
missing.
I don't know, man. They got 3 games in hand, and they could easily take the top of the division.
I think they're contender. I don't. Would you say? Where'd you take top of contenders?
Top of contenders.
I don't think they're top.
no,
of contenders.
there's no
bro.
way they're better
I
than
think they beat
Tampa.
New Jersey.
Than Colorado.
No.
I think they could beat Winnipeg.
Yeah, but they,
I think they beat Colorado.
there's something missing about their game, though. There's like some X
Sam
factor
Cole's
missing.
Sam
I
Cole's
think
whole
depth.
game's missing right now.
I think
the only
there's a
game
lack
he
of
shows up
depth.
against is the Canucks. I seen him score 2 goals against the
I
Canucks.
think that's just believing more Zach in the Tampa Bay lore. Like
I also-
yeah, you can trust them against
Yeah.
most teams in the East.
I also
But
don't like
this
the
isn't
blue line.
2022 anymore either, right? We have to.
This isn't around
You don't
COVID
believe
times,
me?
right?
You know what? You know what you guys are saying? You guys don't believe in our Four Nations team. That's what you guys are saying right now on this episode. You
What are
guys
we
do
talking
not.
about, dog? We're American.
We're 51st state, man. Come on. But their blue line, I don't think they have that much depth behind Hedman. After Hedman
No,
and
no.
McDonough's older,
Gensel hasn't done anything. He's only got 21
Look at
goals.
Vasilevsky.
40, yeah, 21 goals. Just
Yeah,
talk
never
about nothing. I think it's their blue line. Like I was watching them play the other day, and then there were so many guys making mistakes on their blue line
Right.
Yeah.
that I'm like, okay, this might
It's a
not be
firepower league. They got
might be
firepower.
the
That's all
year.
you need, right? That's all
Well,
you
who
need
knows
to
what they'll be
put
doing at
into
the
knowledge.
deadline, right?
true. If they could add something, then sure. But like
I
this
wouldn't
current
put them
version,
top of contender. I would say wild card for me.
I would say-
Wild
I'll say-
contender. Come on, man.
I'd say,
Wild card.
I'd say
They
bo-
got 3 games in hand. They're gonna beat Boston for sure.
Yeah,
I'd say ahead of Kings.
yeah, I would say contender, but not a top of contender. Top
I
of
would
contender is
put
ambitious.
above Washington. You're really gonna take them Washington
I'll take-
over them over
right now.
I would take Washington as a team,
Yeah.
as an all-round team. I think their all-round team is better
Hell
than what
no.
Tampa has.
Better
over
team game.
over
Yeah.
Kucherov.
Their blue line is better, and their
Gensel,
forward depth is better too,
Point,
and goaltending.
Hedman.
Right now, it's just Kucherov, Hedman, and Vasilevsky, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
It doesn't matter.
It's not
dude.
5
Yeah, I'll take that over Obi.
This
Obi
ain't-
Logan
Now-
Thompson.
Okay,
You're right.
This ain't around COVID time, right? They won their cups during the bubble.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, no, fair point. Yeah, you're
Washington hasn't been shit since before
Yeah.
COVID. It's a-
Carolina should be
won
ahead of both of those teams. Let's be
Carolina-
fucking buck. You guys are being haters.
Outta
No.
here, man.
Carolina's been better, but not now. You can't believe it anymore.
We'll see.
I'll pick
Just
them
watch.
over Carolina. That's for sure.
Okay, fine. We'll put them. I agree with you, Razak.
I put them in between Washington and Carolina.
I agree with that too.
Fuck, I would fight that Washington small ball. I'll take it. I'll take what I can right now.
How about
Tell
Toronto?
In my opinion,
Carolina is the best out of those
take
3
Tampa.
teams.
I'll take Tampa over majority of the team. Maybe not other than Colorado. That's how I'm
No.
seeing it. I think they're a good team.
Yeah, because
I think they have the blue line. The blue line's just
And I believe in
not
our
there.
Four Nations teams. All right, I believe in you guys. Watch the rally pop off. You guys will see.
I'm just worried about the blue liners. Like that's
Yeah.
all. my
They'll
only
make
concern.
moves. They always make moves.
They're
They're the original.
That's what they do.
They're the original LTR
They are.
move. They're
Yeah.
gonna do it, man.
Definitely.
Kucherov's gonna take a few weeks off.
Of those 3 teams, Washington, Tampa, and Carolina, you know, I honestly think Carolina is going to be the one that advances further. You go for $5.
fuck, man.
First round exit, right?
I'm not sweaty, but
Sorry too. So
yeah, but you know me.
no, we already shook hands. Alright. So
His hands gonna shake. His hands gonna shake.
his hands got more sweaty the second time.
Forewarned you.
They weren't sweaty the first time, but the second time, so I think I was do it again. They were shaky.
What?
Like you got nervous a little bit there on the shake.
The only thing I touched was your fucking hand because it must have been your sweat residue that got on my hands and we ended up shaking again. So, anyways,
You just got nervous touching your hand. That's all it was.
it's cold.
He's
Yeah.
nervous when he touches the ground.
Come on, you can't be just touching random people.
It's COVID.
So Toronto. Okay, fun fact. Second best odds to win the Stanley Cup this year, behind
Really?
Edmonton. So top of the East.
Put them contender above Washington. Let's just end it right there.
I think they might be the top.
I
I
might
might-
behind Colorado.
I
Yes.
think. Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Yeah. Same.
Yes.
Man, Craig Rubé has them playing well.
They've been playing great, right?
But then again, once again, Toronto's history, we also know that
That's
too,
what
right?
I'm going by. Are we really gonna do this again? We do this whole story
But
again.
it's midseason.
Are you guys
This
turning to the media?
This is mid-season, but we don't know what you're going to do.
Denver-
You guys are really taking this
Denver,
media
New
role
Jersey
too
would
hard, eh?
Denver's New Jersey would be like an interesting series. I would say though. Like, I want to see. I wouldn't know who would win.
I'll take New
It'd be a very
Jersey.
close series.
No, man. Jersey.
You're telling me
Jersey-
Toronto, the
I
team,
think the hype has gone down for New Jersey
but they're still
overall.
playing
Like,
great.
they're
You
good,
guys are
but-
Jersey boys. but
Actually, you
Jersey
know
is
what?
bad,
I
man.
agree because you know what? We'll leave
When
it
you
with
watch
that.
these play, they've been playing good this
They
year.
do because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Auston Matthews hasn't played that many games, and the
And
fact
they're
that they've been
killing
killing
it.
it, that's pretty good.
But the playoffs,
But it's
playoff
playoffs,
history.
so we'll find
Yeah,
out.
that's
But
the only
I get
But,
where
I'll give them the first half of the season how great they've been playing, and they look deadly with and Jiti Craig Rubé too.
Yeah.
As a good coach right there too. So
Yeah.
gotta give him
He'd be
second.
up for
Craig
the
Rubé-
coach
Well,
of the
they're
year.
still not the best in
Craig,
the East. so.
He ain't what's called not underdog favorite kind of guy. You know, he's always the underdog coach. You know, that comes out of nowhere with
Yeah.
the Blues.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think. Let's see. We'll find out.
But he has them playing well defensively now, especially without Matthews. Like
They're gonna have to
so-
play. They're gonna have to play Florida just to get to the. We're gonna get into them in a second. But we got Edmonton next.
They're contenders. They're top of.
They're the top
After
contenders. I
top,
think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think there's a doubt. I think them versus Vegas. That this is the problem with the playoffs
You'll probably see a
format.
second round.
This
right?
should be the conference finals right here. Edmonton versus Vegas. Heavyweight belt battle right there.
Right,
Yeah.
but you know they still got to see a heavyweight in Colorado though to charge at the end of the day.
But I think
Right.
I think they could beat Colorado now though.
Yeah.
I think honestly, to be honest, I think Avalanche have a better chance of beating Vegas than they do have a better chance of beating Oilers, in my opinion.
Mm.
I just think styles when it comes to style matchup, I think they just match up better against Vegas. I think they get out like firepower Vegas a little bit,
I don't know, man.
like kind of like
Vegas-
what
Vegas is a cheat code, man, because of the
Yeah.
long-term
That's true.
finessing that they've been doing.
But hey,
Yeah.
Dallas got them.
Yeah,
But Dallas
that-
is regressing, so
I feel like Vegas kind of just stumbled into the playoffs last year, and they weren't really like dominating
Yeah,
like they were. They didn't have
exactly.
that confidence
Yeah.
that they normally have.
They look back on track this year,
And
unfortunately.
yeah,
They
But
look-
you know,
they
you never know
look
with
like a
hockey.
team to
You
beat.
know, you never know what
and,
team
and
is
their
up
blue
to.
line looks deadlier
That's
than
true.
ever. You know, I think they probably have the best blue line in the
We
league right now.
the next are the defending Cup champs, and I think
That's
we all,
I think
yeah.
we
They're
still
Stanley
we
Cup
had them
Finals.
Stanley Cup Finals before. I still
Yeah.
think they make
yeah,
it.
I see.
They still
as
look like
well.
the team to be in the East.
Yeah.
This would be a great matchup.
This would be a sick rematch.
Yeah.
Because last time we didn't get the
You
proper
know,
rematch.
the fact I've seen
sorry,
their,
Power
Both
matchup.
teams would actually be
I've
good.
been
Yeah.
watching the numbers. Reinhardt, Barkov, and Kachuk kind of slowing down, and they still the fact that they're still
Their
top of
the
the
whole
game.
team is so good though. Because like
Yeah,
who are
exactly.
they playing the
They
other
have
day?
depth and everything.
Like you see Lundell and Listerine play. They play like their top line guys
Yeah.
sometimes. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
they're actually making moves out there. They play.
100%.
They're super confident too. Like you watch them play, they're doing the right things.
The worst part is they play that playoff style.
Yeah, they
So
play
forget
right.
about like what the numbers show. It's like you do not want to play this team
Yeah.
at all.
100%.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if these two teams play each other. It'd be like when the Lakers and the Celtics played each other from in 2008 and 2010.
Yeah.
And
And because now
it'd be
Florida's got
similar.
that. Florida's got that.
Pedigree now.
So that
Yeah.
means Vegas would have the upper hand here, right? If they,
Yeah.
Actually, no, it'd be
Florida would
Florida.
have the
Right?
upper hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That'd be a good series though. Again.
Is Barkov Kobe Bryant then?
Yeah,
Is that an apt comparison, Josh?
Yeah. Hey,
A
I'll
little too
take
far?
it. I'll take it. I like Barkov. I like his
There you
game.
go. Okay. Chachak some Lamar Odom.
Now, Gasol.
Candyman. No, he's a candy guy, you know.
What about our good old team, the Pittsburgh Penguins?
They're no man's land. I think.
Nah,
You're
they're
gonna go
battling for a wild card.
wild
spot.
card?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
They just lost to Columbus yesterday.
I still feel confident in them making the playoffs still. I feel like they might pull a Washington last year and just sneak in.
Honestly, I think any of those teams right there, I think they're wild card.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree. Okay.
Yeah, I would say at the end.
I would say
wild card.
Columbus is no man's land too, though. For us.
That's
but
why I
Columbus,
put-
but Columbus has a more chance of selling out the players than
Then
Pittsburgh.
Winnipeg.
Pittsburgh's a team that probably at the trade deadline will go all in.
This is just really tricky, the East standings, because
Everyone's right there.
like Pittsburgh can just bottom out the next 10 games and they can just be done. And conversely, same thing can happen with
Ottawa,
Detroit,
Montreal, yeah.
Montreal.
Yeah.
And the Rangers, they've been just chilling there. But I'd put Rangers.
The Rangers
ahead
are
of all
done.
these teams.
dude.
They're done?
No, they're done.
No,
They're not done.
3-6-1.
They're 4
Let it go.
wins. They're
Let it
4
go.
wins. Oh, their team.
Let it go, dude.
They're
They
two
lost
games
to
under
yesterday.
500 and they've been
Did
shitting
they
the
not
bed.
ask it
Yeah.
yesterday, too?
Yeah,
Yeah, they did.
so,
No, they went to overtime. They went to overtime.
Oh, they went overtime.
some of us had them in the finals and winning the cup. So that dumbass,
Yeah, good thing he's not on the podcast
he's
anymore.
done. He's saying he's done.
That was a different guy. That was a different
Yeah,
guy. We
a different
changed.
guy,
We switched him out.
We switched.
Yeah.
We switched roles.
Different character.
So, okay, so as a result, I'm not sure where you put Pittsburgh because their
I gotta
record,
go
their record it says it wild card, but come on, guys.
They're
Beginning of the year,
in
these guys
no
look like
man's
they're-
land.
Yeah.
They're in
They're
no
no
man's
I
man's
land.
say
that's right.
about. I would say the.
Top of no man's land.
No, man, they're in the bottom. They got no
I'd say
young
I'd say
assets.
bottom no.
And
They got no young assets.
Even if they make the playoffs, what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
Right?
You never know.
What are they gonna do, man? They got no
Crosby gets some
goaltending.
pop. What if he's going
They
on?
got no goaltending.
What if he's
They're
going on
old
this
this slow.
whole last run? What if it's just like they go full like this is it? You never know. You can pull off that kind of like miracle right off in the sunset. John Elway out here.
Yeah, but if we're putting
Throw in a couple
Montreal there,
touchdowns.
we gotta put please Pittsburgh there too.
I would say Pittsburgh's a wild card. to be
Well,
honest.
maybe one of him or Ovechkin could. Forget John Ollie, like Tom Brady, come back from the dead like Tampa Bay when you think they're done, and
they're not
I can see
leaving the
that.
team, dude. They gotta leave the squad to do that. But
Yeah, but like to be fair, that year Tampa had a losing record and they got a shitty division. Got in.
Shit.
But Pittsburgh could pull like a Washington last year and just sneak in.
I think the wild card, to be honest.
I'm putting Walker for them too.
Damn.
I can't do it, man. Because the first 10 games we were talking about Pittsburgh, like, yo, these just fucking suck.
Yeah, but I guess
And,
yeah, but that's what they've done.
We
so
know
far
the
this
lows
season.
though. We know how bad they can be. We don't, the greatness is like not there either. Like I don't know. There's the
comes on
definition
these
of no man's land. There's another team that's the definition
Then
of
I'll
no
put
man's
them
land.
above
Seattle?
Seattle for sure.
I put about Columbus, to be
And
honest.
Columbus, yeah.
Fair enough.
Columbus is not trying to make the playoffs. Right? They're trying to get some more assets.
Yeah,
to
Pittsburgh's
chill
trying to
out.
make the playoffs too, so they're probably gonna try
Yeah,
to make
that's-
moves.
Like this next team, Nashville, that's no man's land.
That's
or
a
even,
high-
I would say even trash.
I'm gonna say trash because all
Yeah.
those moves they made,
Yeah.
they still ended up being trash.
They're the basement of the West, aren't they?
Yeah.
Or like right
They
between.
relegate their asses. The fact
They're
that they
legit
made all those moves.
blow. They're right there with San Jose and Chicago. And the worst thing is they have no future like compared to these guys.
Yo, you know what? They should be with Chicago in relegation. The fact that you made all these moves,
I'll
and
probably
you
put the bottom
failed,
right
and
here.
you failed
Yeah,
this
bottom
bad.
trash.
Fair point.
Come on, man. You,
I know.
they
I
sound
think,
Stamkos.
I think there's only
They
one other
sound-
team that should be relegation there, and we haven't gone
Okay,
yet.
fine. All right. You know, I'm just saying, Jati, they made a lot of moves. They talked a lot of shit.
No, they did talk a lot of shit, though.
They talked a lot of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
How about the Rangers?
No. We're not finished with the
Wildcard.
Barry Trotz. 'Cause, you know, Barry Trotz.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I don't hate that. I don't
Go
hate
on your
that.
soapbox.
Great trust hate.
He ain't shit. The fact that this
No, Barry been doing this for 20 years. He should have known signing Stamkos over the hill wasn't going to do
Yeah.
anything, right? This guy was acting like
Yeah.
all these
I
passes
think
was
he
going to
doubled
make
down
a
on
difference.
them. He doubled
Yeah.
down on this. Oh,
It's like
this
Barry,
is-
come on, man. You just like you're the coach of the Capitals when they won the cup. You've been around the game. And now you've been a GM for a little bit. You know your moves weren't going to
What,
meet you or
what,
anything.
what happened to this whole speech about if this goes bad, don't worry, we got a backup plan? Where's the backup plan, Barry?
Barry was acting like this is the early 2000s where you could just like stack up your team with all these veteran players and you still have a shot chance to win.
Yeah, Barry should have known when they got Peter Forsberg on the Nashville Predators. All those years ago didn't go anywhere, right? Like, first off, Nashville ain't it. But no, jokes aside, maybe they're waiting until the offseason. He realized like I can't trade all these guys in the right now. But when the cap goes up, you can probably get rid of all these old geezers.
Yeah.
He probably could move a couple of players at the trade deadline, you know. They got a lot of good
Probably
assets.
March still.
March, so yeah.
Yeah, I think he gets traded.
Maybe
so.
they
Go
were
back to
traded.
Vegas, maybe.
How about the Rangers?
I'd say wild card.
Yeah, Walker.
Wild. No,
Bottom wild? Yeah.
Wild.
I mean,
Wild.
I can't count them out still.
Yeah.
Even though they're
I
like,
can.
doing
I would
bad.
go no man's land, but you know, I'll let you guys go
Yeah, I'll
wild.
go
card.
Walker.
It's
It's
3
still
against
part of
1,
me.
so it's fuck it.
They have
Well,
this
okay.
much of a chance, but they'll deserve to be
What's
there.
a higher likelihood of them like riding the ship and becoming like a 92 to 95 point team, or them just bottoming out now and just really going on a bender and just?
They're
Shit.
bottoming
I,
out,
I,
going on a
I think
bender.
they're still trying to go
Did you-
push hard.
Is Shesterkin hurt?
Yeah, he is.
That kind of hurts him a little bit too.
Yeah, Quick hasn't been playing horrible either. though.
Yeah.
You know, Trouba got traded and nothing really changed.
You know what? Chris Jury is your
Right.
fucking
They
GM.
need
You ain't making it
somebody else
far.
here.
JP,
He's
I'm
number
just
9
letting
of
you
the
know.
Canucks.
I'm just saying, if Chris Jury is your GM, you're not making that far.
Damn. What did Chris Drury do, man?
He's a bitch.
You're just a
Why you say
shit-talking
fuck
mood.
me for, huh?
Yeah.
Why you say fuck me for, huh?
Yeah, he's talking all that shit. He motherfucker acting like this is his team.
It is funny though. He's the one that started just calling out the team, right? And they've been
Yeah.
playing the shit ever since.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
just went on his
exactly.
own
Because he
promo.
thought it was his team. This
And
guy's
he's like, oh, everyone's kind of up for market right now. Everyone's been playing horrible since then.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. He said, you know, you catch strays. You're the one who started this shit.
Yeah.
He started this collapse.
He kind of
Why
started
don't you be the GM and just shut the fuck up?
That's true. Do your job.
Yeah, that's your job.
Should've
Just shut the fuck
happened.
up and make moves.
Half the job of being a GM in the NHL is cutting promos, though. Right? That's how I judge him. How well can you cut a promo?
I thought that was the coach's job to cut promos, you know? Torts.
Yeah, but you got like Brian Berg. You know, you get some GMs who cut promos.
Yeah, but look
Yeah.
where his career went.
She got the ring. Stacked Anaheim Ducks, sure.
Yeah, but I took
Yeah.
Chris Pronger, Scott Niedermayer, Team Swan. He took like 7 Hall of Famers just to get to psych off.
What about the Red
No
Wings?
tie though. He had no tie on.
What about the Red Wings?
They're no man's land team, dude. I think, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They fucking-
18-18. JP, you're right, man. Larkin ain't it.
The team ain't it, man. Right?
Larkin,
Like
Larkin's a second line center.
I think
On a good team,
I
I'd
think
say.
what's the name should trade.
it's too much pressure on the guy to even make him like a
Yeah.
top line
They're
guy
on a
and say
5-game
carry
winning
him.
streak, eh?
I don't think that matters. I have less hope. I have less hope in them than I have in.
Lalonde get fired?
Yeah, you didn't have to do
Yeah.
that.
Lalonde
Yeah.
fired, right?
So
Okay.
I honestly, I think I'd put them.
I still put him in.
No man's land, but like
Higher up?
above, yeah.
Okay.
higher
I
up,
put him
yeah.
above.
Yeah.
Probably the top.
Like
Yeah.
above, yeah.
Top and-
Put top.
I can see them making
I
the.
can see them make a
wild card.
push, especially with the coaching change with Todd McLennan now in
Yeah.
charge.
But honestly, with this group, we have to see it to believe it because they honestly should be way higher up.
Because even
Yeah,
after,
they
after
did.
last year's,
They had Patrick Kane.
Yeah.
They got some other guys there
Karen
too.
Seiko too, I think.
Yeah,
The
so
kids, the cider, and
didn't they upgrade the
Raymond.
goaltending too this season?
Yeah.
they had Talbot.
That
I know, but I remember reading those articles. Like, okay,
But,
I'm Talbot, watch out. He's kind of old. He's kind of old, but
He's kinda old, yeah.
he's like 38 years
this
old.
next team though.
Is this the team you're relegating
Yeah,
to, team?
hell yeah.
You think
Yeah.
they're going?
Right, how many years have you been here?
Yeah, that's true. They've been at the bottom of the league way too long with all that talent too,
Yeah.
and all those young
Get
guys.
back in the relegation zone.
I agree.
I put them above.
Put 'em above.
Yeah,
Dude.
Chicago. This is the team. This is my favorite team
This is
to
wild card.
make it to the
Wild
playoffs.
Oh yeah.
Put him ahead in New
Head of New York, and I put him ahead of St.
There
Louis.
you go.
Can
And
I-
Canucks too, yeah.
Wait, how do we have Montreal?
Yeah, how's Montreal
so
ahead of
high?
Yeah, why is Montreal so high?
Montreal's behind
Montreal
Ottawa,
for
yeah.
here.
Guys, we believed in the Montreal ways.
We believe
man.
we believe in the
know?
Montreal. We got caught up in the Montreal
man, it's
Magic.
like, yeah, hey, you guys are all high. We were all
Yeah.
Montreal. You know,
We got caught up in the Magic
you guys
too
are,
much.
You guys are talking about how we want the Montreal Magic in the team.
Well,
Hey, you don't believe them
To
anymore?
be fair, we saw Detroit when Detroit's only 1 point behind them, and I'm like, yeah, I don't see they're making it. Then I
Yeah.
saw Montreal only 1 point ahead. of
Montreal's
them.
killing it right now.
2 game winning streak. I mean, 8-2-0 in the last. So they're 6-4 in the last 2 games.
Yeah.
Just like Detroit. So
I'm just saying.
I trust
wouldn't.
those 3 teams over Pittsburgh though, so I think we
Yeah.
have Pittsburgh in the right spot.
I agree. I think Ottawa I trust the most for some reason.
I
think
trust
this might be the
Montreal
actual
more.
breakthrough.
I trust Montreal.
How many?
How many years has been Ottawa been a fucking?
They're just like
Big
Detroit.
game.
They're
no
just like
man's
Detroit,
yeah,
man.
they're just like Detroit.
But they're even worse because they have some high-end talent
Yeah,
in
they
every
have
position.
real high end talent.
Yeah.
But this might be the year they break through.
They should be breaking through a lot more, Sartaj, right? Like how
Yeah, they
kind of
should-
like
yeah,
the
for
Canucks
sure.
broke through
They-
last year. Like that's what they should be doing.
They should have been in the playoff spot already, not fighting for one.
Because
They
they got
should've-
Claude
yeah.
Drew, they got veterans, they got a
Yeah.
couple good blue liners too.
Yeah, the defense was always good.
Called you their veteran. That's a problem.
And come on, man.
Throw the next year trash.
Yeah, trash.
Trash.
I'd say top is trash because
This team has the most hope, though.
And they're fun to watch.
Yeah, they have.
So I know we have one viewer who's a Sharks fan, always complaining about where the Sharks go. Sharks aren't. They're just in trash because they have a bad record. And
But they're fun to watch.
yeah, they're fun to watch. Hey, you know,
should we make a
fun
should
team?
we could add
Fun to
another
watch. It's not
Yeah,
that,
they're fun to watch.
Hey, so how about a participation trophy for you guys? JP, you don't have any
Because no chance, man. Because they don't have that fun to watch. They get shit kicked every night.
No, they're fun to watch. They're fun to
They
watch.
lose every game 5-1.
No.
Have you been actually watching the games?
No,
I'm not watching a 5-1 affair with you.
they don't get
Why am I
shit
watching
kicked
a
out.
5-1 affair?
They're not.
You-
You have
you wa-
Brittany and Will Smith actually fun to watch.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Their late night game, you put them on.
Yeah, Will Smith, man. You
They're
love
late night
preference.
game, JP. You put them on your third monitor, and then
Yeah.
you don't pay
okay.
attention. You look up sometimes. Oh, you saw Bree scored. Look back to the highlight, and you saw Bree do something nice.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, nice.
How are they doing in the standings?
They're trash.
They're
They're
trash.
trash.
They're
But they're fun
definitely
to
at the bottom. They're bottom at the West, I think.
They're trash.
They're-
But it's what you expect for a
But out of all the teams, they're actually fun to watch. Like
Yeah.
Chicago, I wouldn't tune in. Nashville, I wouldn't tune in. Seattle, Anaheim, none of these
No.
teams I would tune in for.
Just,
I would tune in for the
All
Stars.
right, you know, if you guys, if it's that fun for you guys to watch the,
I should
It's
be
fun.
fun to
It's
watch.
better than the
but-
Canucks sometimes.
Alright, sure.
well, you know what, you guys aren't really Canucks fans like that, right? I watch
Every game.
'cause
Every game.
preseason, postseason.
regular summer season.
I'm there when they go on the little grouse grind run.
Anybody else? Anybody else? You
Yeah.
guys want to?
Anybody else is fun? Anybody else is fun to watch?
You know what?
No. Let's move on.
Ottawa guys. Ottawa's,
They're wild card. They
wild card, yeah,
they got more respect, JP.
I feel like we're gonna do New York Islanders in trash.
I can't believe we're pandering to
Yeah,
Silicon
yeah,
I'll put them in
Valley.
trash.
Yeah, put Islanders in trash. Hell, throw what's called the Kraken in trash too. There you go.
I agree with that.
Yeah, because you know,
They trash.
right.
The trash.
Okay, you went at home.
No, we have one viewer that actually shows up in every video and starts crying about the Sharks. So we'll give him a shout out here. But Dallas, this is my Western Conference favorite, but I don't even know what's going on with them this year.
Yeah, they've been struggling.
They lost Pavelski. That's what
5-game
happened.
winning streak.
I'm
But
gonna say wild card.
Oh no, they're contender.
No,
man.
they're contenders.
This 65%
But
of the
where-
games.
yeah, where are they in the
so
contenders?
But
spot?
they're
That's what I'm
gonna
saying.
take,
they're just, regressing every season.
I
No,
should
but-
put them ahead of Toronto, man.
no, but as
No,
no
show
way.
us.
No
No way.
That's very high.
Pull up the standings.
They're not beating Dallas in the series. I mean, sorry, in
I wish a motherfucker would. You get out of here.
No, they're not beating Dallas. Get the fuck out of here. I'm
Dallas
putting
just
it-
took out Vegas like it was nothing. Don't
That
worry
was
about
because they
it.
were
That's fake
that was
Vegas.
last year.
Man.
Everybody knows. What's called your boy?
How many?
What's called
Ice cream shit?
DeBoer takes a fucking step back every year. It's over for him.
Okay,
It's
go to
over.
their go to their history. You see that blue? Right
This is
there?
not about history.
No, because like this is a playoff. We're talking about playoff
Pull-
team.
pull-
Look at the last few years.
Pull up the coach's history.
Back-to-back
after
conference
this one.
finals, guys. 65% winning percentage this year. They haven't played that well at all. I'll give you guys that. But I trust that over
Pull
Toronto.
up the
Their
coach's
top,
history. real quick.
say hello. Their top guys haven't been their top guys either, though. Like
Yo, their team has been playing like shit.
Matt Duchene's leading your team in points. That's a problem.
Yeah, you're really gonna go against Tampa like that?
The team's been playing
Get the
like
hell
shit.
out of here. Show him. Let's see the goalie stat real quick. I want to see what's his name. Ottinger's been playing. He's been playing ass.
Yeah, he's playing
What
okay.
the-
These are okay numbers.
Yeah, that's
No,
alright.
get the hell.
Like in today's NHL, this is like what the
You know,
normal.
he's solid. Zach, what are you talking about? Is that a quality
Yeah.
start percentage of like 63%?
Yeah,
That's not bad.
he's not
man.
playing bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been decent.
He's playing. He's doing his job.
Yeah.
But the rest of the
quality.
they aren't scoring.
Quality. I don't believe. Let's see Vassal. Can we check Vassal's numbers real
Where's
quick?
That's
JP's
what's
boy?
numbers on that press, I think.
Where's Haskin at?
Oh, you want to see Heiskan's number?
Where is he? Where is he?
He's all the way at the bottom.
Oh,
there
at the bottom
somewhere.
there. Oh.
10 points.
No,
15
no.
points. 18 points.
Huh?
18
Where
points
is
in 39 games.
Where's he? Over here?
No, keep going.
Oh, damn. Damn. Harley got more points than him.
Damn.
Thomas Harley got. Damn,
Yeah,
he's
JP's
struggling here.
aggressive now. Yeah.
Look, the only stat that
25
matters. That's the only stat right there.
25
Highlight that
though.
for me. 25-23 this year. Say
25
less.
to 23 seconds.
Yeah. Say less. Just put him on for 25 minutes a night. What else do you need, man?
That's why they're struggling so much.
That's
Yeah, that's why they're winning.
Because they had to play him
They're
too much.
struggling. They're winning 65% of their games, man. That might be a top 10 winning
I mean,
percentage.
they were a contender coming into the year, man. We thought they should be running that division.
They're ass. All right. They're not being Tampa in the series.
Well, that's what I'm trying to
So
say.
can-
They haven't been playing up to par, and they're still doing
Can
pretty
you
well.
can you see our list again? Real
Yeah.
quick? I just want to see who else is on there. I don't think they're beating Tampa.
I think they beat Tampa.
I
Tampa's
don't
over the
think
hill.
they're beating.
Tampa's over the hill for Zach. It's over.
So are they.
Tampa's blue line's
So are
brutal.
They just made the conference finals last year.
That's it, man. I've been telling you, dude.
No,
Honestly,
Tampa's a bounce
I put
on
them
the
as
first
Your
round.
boy
Top wild
Peter,
card.
he digresses every season. He goes backwards. So it's
Would you guys put him? Would you guys put him above the Kings?
Yes.
Easily.
No.
Would you put him? I put
Easily,
him above
man.
the Kings too.
Yes.
Carolina.
Okay, forget. Let's
No.
do the. Let's do the.
No.
Let's do the
No
West.
shot. I don't think so.
Them
They're
and
not
Winnipeg.
even going to be top
Denver's,
3 in their division. That's the thing.
Denver's Winnipeg. Who are you taking?
Winnipeg.
Come on, we're taking Dallas.
We're taking Dallas.
Yeah.
We're
I
taking
missed
Dallas.
close one.
But I also think Winnipeg's high. So
Denver's
I'm
Toronto. Denver's Toronto.
I'm
Right
taking,
now.
I'm taking Toronto.
I'll take Toronto.
No chance.
I'll
Toronto's
take
got better.
Toronto.
They
I'll
actually
take
scored. These
I'll
guys
take
can't
Toronto.
score. Duchene's leading
I'll
the team in
take
points.
Toronto.
Yo, come on, guys. We talked about the Leafs playoff
Are
struggles
you
like
taking?
5 minutes
Okay,
ago.
so the first two out of the question, we're taking the first two teams.
Yeah,
That's a given, right?
I'm not even talking about Edmonton. I'm not talking about
You're talking.
Colorado.
You're putting them number 3 on that list.
That definitely
No.
because
No,
like they
no,
have a
no.
proven track record compared to the rest of those teams, right?
So,
Like,
so does Carolina.
not to this extent. We're talking about like
Carolina's got a better track record than them. They went to the conference finals twice. They went to the second round twice. I think they went to the conference round twice. Dallas, and they were in the
they went to
first
the cup
round
final
one day.
too.
Yeah,
That was
that's
like
in the bubble, though. That
5
doesn't
years
count.
ago.
But let's take a look at Carolina. Their track
But
record's
we
not
are
the same.
sorry, we're always talking about 5 years ago apparently with this fucking
Yeah.
group.
Yeah,
That's just happened.
that's when we watch the most games. Eh? As a group, we all.
We've got nothing else to do.
The COVID PTSD is real, right? The last 5 years, 1 year, and we don't know what's going on. But all we know is the Canucks been cheating the bed all the time.
Second round, conference final, second round, first round. Never mind. They
Who's
won.
this called?
Dallas-
Yeah.
It's Carolina. Dallas, I think.
First off, we know Dallas isn't an offensive team. All they do is defense.
But
But
they
this is
had-
an offensive league now.
They had a 50 goal scorer before, right? And let's see last year. I think they probably had like a good chunk of points too. 80, no, never mind. 80.
No, these guys are just fucking around, man.
But the fact that Duchene's leading your team, you can really give these guys like an edge over some of the other guys out there.
All right, I'll put him right now. I'll put him. Can you go back to the list?
They're beating Winnipeg in the series.
I'm giving the edge to Winnipeg.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
I think it's a close series.
I'm putting them behind New Jersey. I agree with JP.
No, I got him ahead of Toronto, man.
No,
Nah,
I'm not going that
too
far.
high.
All right? You gotta take it.
Are you guys legitimately saying I trust Toronto's playoff chances this year versus Dallas, given
Yeah.
their track record?
Based
I
on-
trust Winnipeg's over Dallas.
That's a close one, man.
I mean,
Winnipeg.
they're okay. They're
I'm
definitely
right here. I'm stuck right here.
I'll put him right. Yeah, very proud.
No,
yeah.
I put him above Winnipeg.
No, I'll put behind Winnipeg.
I think they're above Jersey.
No, I don't think so.
just for that fact. I think you go behind Winnipeg too now.
To be honest,
Jersey's only one.
I
Jersey's only
feel like
won one.
Winnipeg's a little bit high. To be honest with you,
we're
guys.
talking about now though. Like we could actually look
Yeah.
at the teams going forward. Like Dallas has regressed too.
Yeah.
Right, but look at Jersey. They're still playing better than Jersey, despite Dallas
they?
regressing.
They still not might even make the
Can
playoffs.
Can we change something real quick? Can we put Washington a little bit lower because kind of regresses our
Sorted by points. If let's see.
Okay,
Like,
they're second in the
yeah.
league for Zach.
I don't care about
This
that.
isn't about going into the
No,
this
we
is about
know.
right now.
They ain't shit. All right,
This is about right now.
I seen their players. I know who they have. They're pretty.
Would you take Dallas over Colorado then?
No.
They took care of him last year.
But I got
Did
according to this.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Yeah. Okay, so Dallas, despite them being kind of iffy, they're still a top 10
Top 10, yeah.
percentage for the year. They're not going to blow you out with the goals. Forget that. They play defense.
See the goals against her. Second best behind.
They're like the Ravens, man. Like the Ray Lewis Ravens when you had like the.
Yeah, they didn't do shit.
Give themselves, huh?
They got the ring one
They
time.
got one time,
Yeah.
and that was
They were
all-
contenders too for a few years.
You know what? You
right?
want to know something about that too? Their offense popped off, and their defense didn't do shit that whole the whole play.
The first one you mean? We're talking. JP talking the first one.
Oh, you're talking about 2000s. You're talking about
Sure, I'll take it.
he was talking about
The second one.
He's talking about the second
Well,
one.
you know, interestingly, you will agree with this. Before those years that they did pop off the offense, it was the defense carrying. it.
Yeah,
And
the
when
defense was carrying.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, back to matter at hand.
I'll give it to you. They'll beat Winnipeg.
Yeah.
I'll put it up there. I'll put them up ahead of Winnipeg.
I'll take them over Winnipeg too.
But I just feel like
I think they're taking, even New Jersey, if I'm being honest.
I just don't think they have the firepower to hang with New Jersey.
Jersey doesn't have anything.
Jersey has a firepower and defense, and their blue one's good.
They're not showing a charge this year.
What do you mean they're not showing it? The top three in their
No, the
division.
standings. They're still behind on the points percentage.
Yeah, but that's like point percentage. That doesn't tell you much.
Yeah, if we're going
It does.
back, Washington's the greatest
Let's
team
see.
of all time. Washington should be
That's what I'm trying to
cup
say.
contender.
Like, their division's not doing too well. Old ass Washington is popping. You're in New Jersey. You have all this young talent. Timo Meyer.
Timo Meyer's not the first
No,
one
no.
you mentioned
On top,
when
on
you say
top,
Newtown.
on top of that, you added influx of talent too, right? So you should be doing a lot better than what you guys are doing right now.
I mean, they're doing pretty good though.
I'm thinking New Jersey still, but that's just
They're
my
doing better
own
than
bias.
Florida.
That's not my own bias because I don't
They're
believe
doing
in-
better than Florida right now,
Oh come on, no one's taking them over Florida though.
but they're still doing better than Florida. If we're talking about in that sense, they're doing better than Florida. Even Dallas is doing better than Florida, technically based on
Dallas is
points.
popping, man.
All right, we'll come down to it. Jyoti, who do you got? You got New
Jyoti has
Jersey?
Winnipeg over them.
Well, that's over.
Oh,
we,
I know
already,
New
we already
Jersey.
agreed that
Yeah.
we already agreed that Dallas is over
Right,
Winnipeg.
Okay.
Now we're on to the decision between Dallas or New
right.
Jersey.
There.
Who do you got, Jyoti? Dallas.
I already did it.
He did this.
You got New Jersey or do you got
I got
Dallas?
New
You just,
Jersey.
you just did it for us.
Okay, cool. I'm just saying.
Lock in. He's doing it.
Well, he did it. He did the right. He did the thing.
He
that we
did it
had
for us. He just did. He made the decision for us. Like
there you find. There you go.
Damn. Jyothi's
he's a showman, man. You see that? I didn't expect Jyoti to have like extra
I
spikes.
thought
in there.
Jyoti was just cracking the thing that we had.
No, Jyothi's added some spice. In. He's dramatic. He's added the dramatics. We're like, I'll do it.
Special
for you.
effects.
Yeah, come on. Okay, so
No man's land.
okay, these guys, do you guys actually have a better chance than
They might be fun to
St.
watch,
Louis?
man.
You know what?
I think they have a better chance than St. Louis.
People love watching them play. Right? Start to year?
Not me.
Utah?
Not me.
Gunther? No, I'm talking about people. I don't know you.
But yeah, starting
They have
the
a
year, they were.
They have a better chance than St. Louis to make the playoffs.
Gunther?
Gunther, I don't think Gunther's doing anything anymore. But look at them. They have 3 games in hand, 1 point behind.
I'll put them in the wild card.
If
To
St.
be
Louis-
honest, I got Blues in the wild card, so that's why I was saying. I said no man's land, but if you guys are gonna do that, go for it.
We
I'm not gonna hate.
We
I'm not gonna hate.
we have to.
No, I think, at this stage, we could have that many wild card. Because these are just wild cards
true.
like 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9,
Put
10.
them behind. Put them behind.
St. Louis?
Yeah.
They have more games in hand though.
So there's more games to lose in hand.
I still trust St. Louis over Utah.
Yeah, fair enough. Last team. This is a wild card team, I think.
This
in my
wild
opinion.
card team.
Oh,
Put them up.
They've been killing the game, haven't
Yeah,
they?
they've
You
been
got to put them as
I'll put a
contenders.
contender.
We have to put them as contenders.
Oh, sorry. What is it? Oh, yeah, contender. That's what I meant.
I'll put them above
LA
LA
Kings.
Yeah.
I think they're above the Kings.
That's it?
Yeah.
They're real
See,
time.
Washington wins it because Washington should be with those
No,
three.
Washington's exactly.
Washington should be with those three, to be honest, in my opinion.
No.
Carolina should be ahead of Washington.
I have Minnesota.
No,
I
I think
have
Washington-
Minnesota over Dallas.
No.
And that's not crazy to say.
They haven't done anything recently.
Minnesota?
Yeah.
But like as a team right now, like where they're at?
But then that's the same thing why Washington's high. That means you're.
That's why I'm saying Washington should be with them. Washington should be down there with them. That's my opinion.
No, you're not taking Washington over these.
Minnesota
Tampa, I'm taking Tampa. I'm taking Hurricanes over
Tampa's
Washington.
washed, dog. Tampa's washed.
They still,
Tampa's washed.
They might be washed, but guess what? They still got more. They got more of a chance to
Tampa's
win
washed.
around than what's called
Tampa's a first round exit.
Tampa's better than Caps, I would say too.
No, they're first round exit.
Tampa's
Perhaps.
getting into like LA Lakers territory.
we
right
should
now.
have done this properly. We should have had the Stanley Cup Finals, Conference Finals, second round, and first round exit. We'll do that for the.
We'll do that for the
Yeah, we'll do the
playoffs.
final
When we do the
one. Okay.
playoffs. When we got the teams in the playoffs, we'll do
Yeah.
that then. But I'm telling you, Caps Caps should be above, behind Hurricanes in our list.
No,
I'm just
No.
saying. We're going up.
if we're going off.
I
for
think
the
Wild
season-
should be higher, to be honest.
An argument could be made.
You can be
That's,
made about.
that's only based on this. He's not even like the season before. You know, they're a new dog. They're a new.
What's gonna happen in the playoffs with these guys?
The same thing is gonna happen to Washington. They're probably gonna both get knocked out in the first round.
I think. Wait, if you go to the
Washington-
regular season, just like the normal standing.
Minnesota, LA,
No,
first
yeah,
round
go ahead.
knockout, guaranteed.
Oh, LA, I guarantee.
If it, honestly, I think when if
I'll give you
Minnesota
that.
could even take Dallas right now in the series.
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't no way.
No, in this series,
man.
like pour them out right now.
Yeah, I thought that'll be the first round matchup right there.
You guys are taking Minnesota over Dallas?
But the
Here
format.
we go
But,
again.
It's not like Dallas is like this insane team that's
That's
like
true.
people
Yeah.
could just like they got beat by
But
Edmonton
you,
pretty easy last year.
we're talking about the,
and you're telling me if you're taking these right now, if Washington gets first,
if
you're-
Washington plays Montreal
They're
or
playing
Ottawa,
Columbus
they're gonna
they're,
lose.
no, they're taking that for
No.
sure. They're taking the first walk off spot for sure.
They're gonna lose. I guarantee it.
Washington's losing, man.
Washington's
Yeah.
losing first round. I
They're
guarantee
gonna,
it.
they're gonna get the
Yeah.
top spot in the East.
Yeah,
they're
they're
gonna
still
play
losing.
But they're losing.
Columbus.
They're losing.
Oh, yeah.
Or even
What-
Pittsburgh.
One thing history has told me: when Washington gets the first seed at any time, they're losing. Right? That's
Washington-
what they
Washington
told me.
If Washington plays one of these teams that heats up near the end of the season, I can see them losing the first round easily.
No, they ain't losing.
No, Washington's losing in the first round, man.
They ain't losing.
No, definitely.
Did
They're
history,
playing for the
history's
regular
already
season.
told us this. Pre-COVID, post-COVID, Washington's
won-
gonna do Washington.
They haven't won a series since 2018, man.
They've been doing
Oh,
it.
until they're
They
gonna win this year.
well, didn't they win this year?
Guaranteed.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Okay. All right, let's go back to the
Damn,
tier
Charles,
list.
you didn't have to say it like that.
We got a lot of differing opinions for the contender list because Sataj is high on Minnesota, it appears.
Yeah.
I still
Well,
think...
Jitty's high in Minnesota too.
No, he
Wait,
wasn't
Jitty-
high. Jitty,
he
you're,
said- he
you're
said-
fine
No,
from there?
no, I'm fine from there, but I'm thinking like overall, just again, this is just from this season. I think Minnesota can take Dallas and in the playoffs right now.
We could do. I think we should say that for when the playoffs are locked in, and we could
Yeah.
debate on the who takes
That
the
would be
series.
something else, but
Maybe Minnesota over Washington
no shot.
at this stage.
Wait, then why wouldn't you have?
Don't put them ahead of Dallas right now at this point. Then
No, I wouldn't do that.
how about Minnesota higher than Tampa?
you know what's the charge?
Why stop at Tampa? We just go to Washington and we might as well get it over with. Because
I'm trying to make my way up there slowly.
First of all, Cash should be behind everybody.
No shot.
Those two guys.
You know what? You gotta give them some props for at least being up there.
Yeah,
this year,
they're
you know?
the
So
second best in the
We're
league.
just giving props to.
But they're gonna be. I think. Damn, this is tough.
I'm just telling you guys. I'm just giving my opinion.
You know
Just-
what?
The more you
You
guys
know-
think
you know
about it, the
what?
more you guys are talking about first round exits.
Let the fan,
They're
let the
still
fan
there.
comments find out. Right?
I don't understand in any series where Carolina's losing to Washington. And that's not happening. You know what, two reasons. And you're not even a
That's
big
what I'm
Carolina
saying.
guy.
Washington. You tell me right now, Washington's beat Tampa in the series.
Yeah, I can see that. Because Tampa's
No.
over the hill, man.
Yeah, Kucherov's still gonna get buckets on them.
But you can't do it alone. It's just
This current version of Tampa isn't beating Washington. I would say
Yeah, they are.
because they don't have the
No,
goal
it'd
line.
be- Equals 7.
Who's really gonna stop? Who's really stopping popping like that?
You
on
stop
fucking
Kucherov, you
Washington?
stop the entire offense.
Who's stopping popping like that on Washington?
I'll tell you what, the playoffs are gonna be quality. Because
Yeah.
even some of these wildcard teams like the Canucks and Ottawa,
Bruins.
you don't want to see them in the playoffs. And Bruins, Rangers if they sneak in, and all those contending teams outside of LA, you can see them actually winning around. Jokes
Yeah.
aside, LA is the one team where you know they're not winning around.
Yeah, they're gonna be playing with Edmonton or
Vegas.
Vegas. So yeah, they're
You
not gonna
know,
win.
just because I'm spraying the Capitals, put Hurricanes above the Capitals.
No.
They deserve it. They've shown more fucking.
But that's in the past, though. We're talking about now.
Yeah.
Do you really think Washington? If
Washington has terrible
Washington
pass.
versus Carolina first round, who are you taking?
Yeah,
I mean, let's see what
Carolina.
happens at the end of the year.
I
We
think
can leave it
Carolina.
like this for now.
All right, fine.
We can, but at the same time,
Oh, hey, hey,
I think that
put it
makes
back.
sense. I think that makes sense.
Put it back.
okay. I'd put what's this? You have to show a little bit of respect to Minnesota then, and put them ahead of Washington.
No shot.
I don't, I
At
don't
least here.
Yeah, that's
Fine, I'll
all.
put 'em over there.
Okay, sure. Put them ahead of Washington.
No.
Washington's having a great year, though.
Yeah.
You know,
If we're just
Put 'em
going on,
over.
like they're better. Than,
Put them over Washington.
no.
I agree with that still.
Because they
How?
Gustafson's.
How?
I like Gustafson as a
Gustafson's having
goalie.
a
Okay,
sick
no,
year.
we're just talking about this year alone. We're just for the Minnesota fact. You have Washington, who
They're the
has
same
a way
points.
better year.
No, they're
No,
pretty
they're the
close.
same amount of
They're
points,
pretty
man.
close, man.
I think the same amount of points.
Yeah, they're right there.
Yeah, they're right there.
Yeah,
The only
but they're
difference
better.
is one Russian is in his prime,
Yeah.
and the other
one
one
Russian
is,
is-
Let me
is
see
going for the
the old
record.
tier list over here.
And I think their goalie's way better too. Gustafson.
That's
is,
right.
Like, top 5 goalie right now. in the league.
Yeah.
We're just,
This season.
oh, what is this? Oh,
Jitty, don't be
oh,
immature.
oh no! What did I do here?
Fucking Jitty, man.
Was it? Okay, fine. We'll leave it.
That's-
Jitty.
you know,
No,
be
put it
interchangeable.
back.
Put it back.
It was majority rules. All right.
Okay, and that okay. If we're doing that, honestly, put them
Actually,
way
yeah,
more
yeah,
above, way
Minnesota
higher.
go up. Minnesota should go higher. Yeah,
Higher?
One more. There you
One
go.
more too.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh please!
If we're,
No,
if we're,
I'll
if we're
go
gonna
with that.
disrespect Washington, then hell yeah, they're gonna
$5
put them
bet. You're losing $5.
there. I'm not making $5 bet.
No,
I'll
because
like-
that's how we're gonna play.
So I'll just take it.
I'll do it just for fun.
Minnesota and Dallas if they play.
Yeah. Add some spice to that.
You gotta take that bet, man. You're gonna be standing on Minnesota like that.
I'm not. I'm only standing on the fact that Washington went so low.
Well, that's my whole goal. I want Washington.
My goal is just to get Carolina
At
ahead of Washington.
this point, in all honesty, I think Tampa Bay should be a wild card too. At this point,
Tampa Bay is better than Boston, though.
Tampa,
Yeah.
I think
Put
Tampa
them-
Bay has his first spot locked in at least.
no, put them as the wild card team.
No, but they're gonna get that spot locked in. Who's gonna
No,
beat
they're
them in
wild
that,
card
that
team.
division? Go back. Just go to the
'Cause
Atlantic.
nobody. I don't think anybody's gonna pass them up. They have 3 games on anybody on the second spot. So
And
they have,
they're
they
gonna
have
be,
this
they're
spot
gonna be
locked in.
Boston. Look at Boston in points.
Yeah, and Boston's
Boston's at 45.
5 games ahead of them too. They have 1 point. They're gonna take the spot. From
I agree. If you
No.
look at their differential, their goal differential, and look at those teams behind
Yeah.
them on Tampa Bay, the rest of those teams are like
They're
zero,
they're
like
locked
negative.
in, dude.
Tampa, you can't ignore the 5 games that they have between Boston.
Put at least LA above them. Then they're the bottom.
No,
of the
LA's
No.
the first one guaranteed. dog.
But they're a better team though,
LA's
and they're bona fide. They're 4-game winning streak at the moment, and they're bona fide.
But
top
we're
three
just
point-
saying LA's not gonna make it out of the first round.
But Tampa has a top end scoring that LA lacks. LA doesn't have anybody who could score like Kucherov.
Tampa
Tampa has a
the-
better
that's the
percentage
same
of
thing
making
with,
it out. You know what? Even though I'm a little bit
Carolina.
high on Tampa, but even though I know Tampa has more of a chance of getting out of the first round than LA does, LA's
Yeah.
not making it out.
Yeah.
Kopitar? You guys are talking shit about Kucherov. You guys are relying on Kopitar.
no LA's
Dude,
LA,
Dowdy?
LA,
That's the 2 guys that we're relying on.
LA's where they belong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we have Tampa too high.
I think our list is perfect right now.
No,
I think Dallas is a little too low, but I'm not gonna.
I agree with everything, but except for Washington. I think Washington should be a little lower.
No,
but
how
I'll
much
leave it
lower
at
can you
that.
go, Razak?
All the way at the bottom. LA at least is
How did Minnesota find a way to get in the top?
God,
five,
they're
man?
better. They're just a better squad.
They're just that team now. Right
They're
now,
just
right?
that team.
Man,
I believe in Kaprizov.
I
they-
had them at the bottom, but then the disrespect to the Capitals, I was like, screw it. We're-
The league MVP, man. I'm telling you guys.
a lot of talent in the West, eh?
Yeah.
West is pretty stacked.
But the thing with the West is again, like like pretty much there's only 1 spot left already, right?
But that's
just
the
eighth
same
spot.
thing with. I'm pretty sure the East is probably gonna be 1 spot left. I don't think Boston's gonna lose that.
I think Tampa could falter out. To be no,
No,
seriously.
Tampa's not gonna
No, I'm saying
falter.
you could see Tampa falter. You could see Boston falter. Like there's still like a couple of those teams left over there.
I see Capitals faulting more than I see Tampa faulting at this point.
Oh, dog,
If those
Capitals are in the playoffs already.
If those other teams in the East, like we were talking about earlier, like Ottawa and some of those teams showed more promise, then I could see that for sure. But they
But
haven't shown that to date. They're like still hovering around 500. Detroit, same thing. But yeah, I think you're right, Sirtaj. I think the list is pretty good as it is.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, that's our mid-season tier list. We'll have one more right before. I think we're gonna have a more
Playoff.
playoff-based one. So thanks for watching. Like this video, subscribe, and tune into our other tier list videos that'll be on the recommended thing on the side, or whatever the fuck it is.
Especially the first overall one.
Yeah. Peace.